We chatted last week about the coronavirus interruption loan, the Sedulo loan, as it's called. And on Friday, the Chancellor came out with what seemed or appeared at face value to be a really positive news story, which was prior to last week, all the banks were really had a different set of principles by which he was willing to borrow your money.
Yeah.
So that was the problem last week. Some banks were saying, if you lend up to 250 grand as a director, you've got to guarantee it. Others were saying you've got to guarantee half. They all had it. It was a mishmash. So that was not working well, I've got to be honest. But I did mention last week that the alternative funders, and there are 40 people on the panel, not just the high street banks.
Yeah.
I mentioned that they were really moving on this loan, and we got 2 applications and payouts completed last week prior to Rishi's announcement. So then what happens is Rishi announces now all loans below 250 cannot be guaranteed by the director, and everything above 250 has got to be capped at 10%. And you think, great, until you sit back and think of that and think, hold on a minute here. People are being asked to lend 100% of the money with an 80% guarantee by the government, which doesn't quite work like that. I'm not going to go into the thingy, but it doesn't actually work like that. It comes off how much book each funder's got and all the rest of it. So it's not as straightforward as they get 80% of the money's back, is what I'm saying. And what they've now said is the owner who's applying for a loan on behalf of his business has no skin in the game. So immediately what happened on announcement of that was all the alternative funders, the other 34 or 35 that were actually starting to push cash out, have decided, well, hold on a minute, we're not willing to put money out on the Seabull to businesses where the owner has got nothing on the line.
Yeah, no skin in the game. No, you're right.
So last week we had 2 payouts and 5 further approved applications for payout this week, and none of the 5 have paid out.